Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, I am Kraken Christine, and in today's video I'm going to show you 10 Halloween items that I picked up. So let's get cracking. If you guys are new here, I am a huge Halloween fan. I absolutely love Halloween, and I buy it year-round if I can find it, and I display it around my house year-round. I mean, look at that. I just have stuff all over my house. But today I have a theme. It is a Frankenstein's monster, and I feel like you don't see very much of Frankenstein, but so I try to snap it up as much as I can if I can find it. So the first one I'm going to show you here, now I got this at a thrift store, and it is a vintage cake topper, and it does have Frankenstein's monster on there. Oh, isn't that so great? So I think this is 1980s. That's what it's given me, the vibes of 1980s, and it's the Count Dracula and a ghost and a bat and then some other little friends there. But there are 3 of these. Unfortunately, one of them is damaged, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might be able to put some, you know, like paper mache inside to kind of help protect, to keep it together in one piece. But again, these are so old. And then the third one, because they all sit inside each other, the third one, it's got a little discoloration there on the letter B. That is common, though. It is unfortunate, but it is common. I'm in Arizona, so if you pack stuff in your garage, it just gets dry rot really bad. So that's what I'm thinking, is age and the elements. But man, isn't that so great? Now, if you're wondering, what am I going to do with this? Well, you can actually put this, I'm probably going to mount it on like a board, a wood board or MDF board, and then put some crepe paper around it to just make it a cute little sign. You can probably put magnets on it and put it on the fridge. You don't necessarily have to put it on a cake, but so that was my first item, and it's this big. It's not too bad. It's a pretty big piece. I love it. I love it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the other 2. I may or may not use them. It might be a little hard to match up the color on that discoloration on this one, but oh, I love it. This is so great. So good. So good. All right. So the next one I have, now I collect books, specifically Halloween books and Halloween magazines. And this one I did not have yet, and I was so excited when I found it. This is a Scholastic's book. It is a vintage book. It is the Bailey City Monsters. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this, but this is Frankenstein Doesn't Plant Petunias. And it's the Bailey School Kids. These are so great. I used to have a ton of these growing up, and I just don't have them anymore. I don't know what happened to them. I think they got destroyed or something. But this one is from, see, 1993. And it has some fantastic graphics in here. I mean, look at this one. Oop. Let me see. Let me get a different picture, one that's on the side here. Let's see. I love the graphics with the Frankenstein on here. Frankenstein's monster. So good. Alright, so here it is. Can you see it? Ooh, there we go. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, so this one's 19, did I say 93 or 83? I can never remember. I'm getting old. So 1993, yes, 1993. So I love this one. I'm trying to collect all of them, and there's tons of these Bailey School Kids books, these monster books, and each one's about a different monster. It's so great. So I'm going to go ahead and set that one aside, and hopefully, it's probably going to take me a long time to collect them all, but eventually I'll get them. Now next up I have some vintage, these are 1980s. These are cute. They're handmade ornaments. And look at that. He's a pom-pom. Pom-poms were huge back in the 80s, man. You used to get the little pom-poms with they had the googly eyes and the little feet on the bottom, and they were a sticker, and everybody had them on their dashboard in their cars. It was so funny. But yeah, so I got this one. So this one's a little witch. Very cute. So it's a little pom-pom. It says it's made in Taiwan by Fun World. So I definitely know that is an old one. And then here's the second one. It's an owl. I think, are these owls? Nope, just this one is an owl. There you go. And it's made of the yarn pom-pom and the felt. Whoop. Good thing it's fabric. So good. So these are definitely vintage, and they're this big. They're about that big. Not bad. I have no idea if I'm going to sell these yet, or I'm going to maybe use them, because I don't have a Halloween tree. I haven't embraced that yet. But yeah, so I'm going to keep these. I haven't decided. I might sell them. I don't know. There's a few online. You really have to look and filter these things, but they're so good. They're definitely handmade. So you like that old stuff. I collect a lot of the Halloween stuff from the 80s and the 90s. They got some great stuff back then. Let's see here. Okay, so this one here, this is my my fourth one, because this is going to be a short video. This one is a... This actually came in the bag with the little ornaments, those little ornaments, but this one's cute. So it is a little trick-or-treat felt bag. And inside is a cute little puppy with a mask on, and it's a Boyd's bear. Even though it's not a bear, it's just Boyd's Bears. I guess that's just the brand. And this one is... Oh, gotta get my glasses on. Can't see. Alright, so this one is from... Oh, there's no date in this one. I don't see a date on this. I thought there was one. Oh, here we go. 2005. So I guess these were collectible. These are the little minis. And I looked this one up, and it sold recently for like $70. It's like, what the heck? Okay, there's some big time Halloween collectors out there, but look at how cute he is. Let me see here. Look how cute. And he has a little mask on. Here, let me push it down because it's... I don't know if you can see his little eyes are coming through the little mask. Oh, he is in such good condition. I will probably sell this one, list it online, because that's what I do. I sell stuff. I buy Halloween stuff and I sell it either on an online platform, or I'll sell it here on YouTube. So don't ever be afraid to ask, hey, is that for sale? Because I do sell stuff too. Because I can't keep everything. Otherwise my house is like bursting at the seams. Alright, so that is that one, and he is so adorable. And he's about, I mean, look at, oh, this is so cute. Look at the little mini, so cute. So he's tiny. Probably what, 3 inches? Very cute. And then I got this one. And I got this one at the at-home store. I went to the at-home store and I was trying to pick up some items. I only picked up a couple items. I was trying to look for specific things this year. And one of them was Frankenstein's monster. And they had this cute little guy. Gosh, look at that. He is adorable. And I thought, oh gosh, look how cute he is. He's about this big. And there he is. So he's got his little bolts on his skull, and you can see the, what is it, the staples on his forehead. And he's got these big old feet. And they got to be big like that to help balance that big head. So there we go. Yeah, he's this big. He's plastic, and he was only $6.99. That's not a bad price. So he's one of my newer items. Those other ones were all vintage. I love the vintage stuff because, you know, not everybody has it. So he's cute, and here is the back. So adorable. Okay, so that one is going to go. So all this Frankenstein stuff, I am going to keep that. So those will not be up for sale. I am trying to put my cocoa bar back together again. Right now it's just kind of collecting Halloween stuff, but I'm going to do a video, and so you can see my little coffee maker that I use to heat up water. But yeah, I'll be doing another video on that. So let's see here. So I'm going to put all of my Frankenstein stuff on there because I love Frankenstein. You don't see a lot of it. So this one I picked up at the thrift store. You know, I walked by this, and I don't know how many times, because when you go to the thrift store, I constantly walk back and forth, because you never know what you're going to miss. And man, I walked by this one, and it was like literally right there on the edge of the shelf. I didn't know what it was. And I took a really good look at it, and I was like, oh, it's a Frankenstein, because I saw the bolts on the side of his head. And I thought, okay, that's so great. So I'm not a fan of this paint job, obviously. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spray paint it with the white primer paint. I do have some of that. But it's weird because look at his hands go all the way down to the ground. You know, it's funny. He must be a bowler. That's an inside joke. If you don't bowl, then you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so here's the back. So I don't know. I think a little kid probably painted it. That's not a chip. That's just some white paint, or they missed a spot. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and spray paint him with a white primer and then repaint him. And he's this big. He's actually pretty good size. I've never seen this before. I don't think it's vintage. You can kind of tell with vintage stuff. This feels like something I probably would have seen at Michael's or Joann's. Something like that. One of those ready to paint. Probably more like Michael's. So yeah, so he is so cool. I'm going to go ahead and paint him. I don't know. Do you guys like to watch people paint stuff? I don't know. I might create a video on me painting some of my items that I get. But yeah, he was only $3.50. Not bad, but definitely going to have to go and spray him later. All right, so I got this one from a local auction house. That is definitely one thing you got to check out. If you're a collector, you want to check out your local auction houses because you never know what they're going to have. And I bought this in a lot of Halloween stuff, and I think I paid maybe $20 for the whole lot. And I got this one, and it's a vintage blow mold. Isn't he so good? Oh, I love it. He's so good. And he is a jack-o'-lantern. He's a light up. Now he did come with the original box, but the box was pretty damaged. So I ended up cutting everything out. Let's see here. So I ended up cutting out all the little pieces. That way I can reuse these for junk journaling or something for ephemera. But the name of it was called, here it is. Blinky Jack-o'-lite. Blinky Jack-o'-lite. I thought Blinky was because it blinks, but it doesn't blink. So I'm not sure if that is supposed to be that way, or what if there's I don't know if there's like a special light bulb or something. But it does take those old light bulbs, and I like the cord because the cord is black. Most of the time, these blow molds, the cord will be white. But it is black, so it's really neat. Let me see if I can plug it in. I got this, it's the old plug. So give me a second. Let me plug it in because I want to see what it looks like. I hope it works. Keeping my fingers crossed. All right, I got it plugged in. Man, look at it's putting a orange glow on my face. So here it is. Ooh, oh, holy smokes. Look at that. It is bright. Gosh, I wish, maybe I'll pop a picture up there because all you see is just this white jack-o'-lantern. So let me go ahead and turn this back off again. Man, that is bright. I don't know why it looks like that on camera because it's not the way it looks in real life. Huh. I'll take a picture of it and put it up there on the side there so you guys can see it. But I love this. This is really good because it's small. I've never seen a small blow mold before. Usually these are pretty big. But, ooh, I like this one. I'm going to keep this one. I'm probably going to display it there. Well, actually, maybe not because it's so bright. No, that'd probably go in my kitchen. Okay, my husband walked in while I was recording, so I had to pause this. Okay, so I picked up some true or false Halloween card game from the local thrift store, and we played this in my Summerween online sale last week with my ghoul friends, Caroline, Young Star Girl, and Bridget, the Baker's Daughters LLC. And every time we did a round robin, we went ahead and asked a few of these questions. So I just noticed this one. It was just kind of sitting there. It says, Mary Shelley began writing the novel Frankenstein when she was just 18 years old, first publishing it when she was only 20. Wow. And it's true, by the way. It's true. So look at that. Oh, let's see here if you guys can see it. But it is true. Yeah, she started writing it when she was 18 years old. I think that's really interesting little fact. I think I'm going to keep this one out and put it somewhere with all the Frankenstein stuff. I think that's really neat. Or maybe do a plaque and write that on there. So that's really cool. I just thought that was an interesting little tidbit to know there. So all right, so next up I have this item. I don't even know where I got this from. Hang on. Oh, I do have the price tag on. Okay, so I got this from the at-home store. It's so weird. Here in Arizona, our Halloween stuff doesn't come out for like really close to August, and I don't know why, but a lot of other people, when I saw this, there were videos over a month ago of people buying this. So I don't know why they do that here in Arizona, if it's just too hot or what, but yeah, our Halloween stuff just started coming out. And in fact, my Michaels just got Halloween in this weekend, so I was very excited. But I picked this one up. It was about $12.99. But look at this. If you haven't seen this, look at that. Oh my gosh. It is so great. Look at this. And it's kind of got like a 3D effect here of all those staples and then the bolts. I love classic Frankenstein's monster. Absolutely love this. I was raised on the classic monster, so this is really neat. And it's just, I think there's a hook here that you can put it on a nail. Not a hook, but some hardware there that you could put it on a nail. And it's all black on the back, but man, that is so great. I absolutely love this. Is my favorite. I think this is one of my favorite pieces, probably out of all the Frankenstein stuff that I have found. This is so good. Oh, I can't wait to do the video of my cocoa bar. My mom, she let me borrow some of her old monster magazines, and I'm gonna frame them up and use them as part of my display. So I can't wait to show you guys. Now let's see here. So this is, I think this is almost, oh, this is number 9. So this is the 9th item. I just picked this one up this weekend at Michael's, and it was the last one, and they weren't going to get any more. I just know that from experience at shopping at this Michael's. I've been living here where I'm at for 21 years, and I know that once they run out, that's it. They don't put any more out. So this one is so good. Look at him. So he is the bust of Frankenstein. And see, I think it was 2 years ago I got the Bride of Frankenstein from there too, and I'm so glad I finally got this one. And I'm bummed that they only had one, but I was so glad that I got him. Now, since they just put the stuff out, they didn't have anything marked down in price yet. I think that goes to like straight to 40% off. I think it does. So he was originally $40, I believe. Yeah, $40, $39.99. So I went ahead and I had a voucher thank goodness, because I shop there all the time. I had a voucher and I had a 20% off coupon on the app, and so I was very happy with the price that I got. Look at it. Oh, and his eyes light up. I don't know why they do that. Just to make it spooky, because his eyes never lit up like that. Well, maybe if you watch the Scooby-Doo version or the Alvin and the Chipmunks, but oh, look at that. I love this. So I'm going to display him on my cocoa bar right there behind me, and I got to pull out the Bride of Frankenstein bust. I wonder if she's smaller. Her hair will probably make it seem like she's just as big. So we'll see. We'll see. More to come, more to come, more to come. Now my last, very last item in this video. This is not really Frankenstein. However, this is something I bought from a fellow YouTuber, and her name is Claudia K Vintage. She sells a lot of glass items and vintage items, and she had this, and I saw the color and I was like, oh, I gotta have it. And it is a Fiesta ware, and I don't own any Fiesta ware, but look at the green. Ooh. So I bought this to put it on my cocoa bar right over here behind me. And let's see, I don't think I can show you, I mean, you guys, unless you collect Fiesta ware, you're probably not going to know what it is. But it does say Fiesta ware on the back, and this is that fantastic monster green. I mean, you can use this with the witchy green, you know, or the Wizard of Oz type, and you can use it with the Frankenstein. Oh, I love this. So I'm going to use this in my cocoa bar. I have it set up, and the reason is because there are certain things that my kids, they have food allergies, and I don't want them to get into anything like peanuts or tree nuts. So it's just a little place that Paul and I can enjoy some nice hot beverages, and then we do put them in jars. But also, because we have 5 kids, it's kind of a treat when they come in and we're like, oh, would you like some hot cocoa? And they're like, yes. And they come and sit down on my bed. And of course my bed is full of Halloween pillows, and they just enjoy it. It makes it kind of special. So I'm going to put that with this. So all this stuff is probably going to be over here on the shelf. Once I get that all started, I am still pulling out Halloween from my garage. But I'm very excited. I'm so happy at this time of year. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please give me a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification. That way you can get notifications every time I upload a new video, because I've got a lot of Halloween stuff to show you guys, and I can't wait to see you again. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.